and we'll play offline because I have heard, I don't know for sure, but I've heard that people can hack your stuff. So we'll start a new game here.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords
I'm gonna be
of
honest, I don't really
Friede
care
converge.
too much for lore in video games. Like, I think lore is cool sometimes, but
Venturing north,
it's so hard for me to just sit through all this because I just want to play the game, you know? But
of the old words. The fire fades,
it is cool though.
and the lords go without thrones.
I don't know what kind of run I'm gonna do yet. I know I'm gonna do an all boss run because that's just like that's required. I feel like when you play Souls, like you can't play Souls and hold on one second. I'm gonna turn on the game audio just a little bit, maybe. Actually, I think it might be okay.
Lords of cinder from their graves.
But I don't know. Me personally, I can't play a Souls game and not kill every boss. Except in Dark Souls 2. Because I just played Dark Souls 2 for the first time, offline as well. And I didn't know what I was doing. I kind of went into it blind. And I accidentally beat the game without realizing I was beating the game. And so I missed like quite a few bosses. But a lot of the Dark Souls 2 bosses just aren't that good.
And the recruits
Still a fun game though. I enjoy it. It's Yorm. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Yorm. Yorm the Giant. This is cool. I've never actually watched this all the way through. Cool little intro. Man, Yorm is so cool just in looks. And he's very intimidating, but just the gimmick makes him just like, oh, here we go, you know, Storm Ruler time. Like there's no real fight. I really wish there was a fight with Yorm. That would be awesome. I mean, I guess you could fight it straight up, but it'd just be... He has so much HP. It's just boring.
accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is
Abyss Watchers?
that ash seeketh embers.
Oh, that's me. Never mind. Alright, you know the drill, though. You know the drill. You always gotta do deprived. Deprived. Always. I have never once played these games as a pyromancer or sorcerer. Just because I feel like it kind of takes everything away from the Souls experience. I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't take much skill. Let's see. What should I do for the name? John Boy. And I'm not gonna change too much. I'm not gonna like. Yeah, young. I'll do mature. Give me mature this time. Burial gift. I always do life ring. It's just kind of nice having a little extra HP to start. So we'll do life ring. Yeah. Let's do this. I'm just not really big into character creation. Like, sometimes I will. Sometimes I'll spend time on it. But other times I'm just like... I'm more into just like what kind of run I'm gonna do. I know for a fact I am not using the sellsword twinblades. I'm not using those because I use those offline, and even though some bosses were still really difficult, it just felt too easy. Like, I want to struggle. I want to struggle on some bosses that, like, deserve the struggle. They're just really good bosses. You know, there was some bosses in my offline playthrough that I was just like, I should not be cooking this hard. Like, for example, the dancer or whatever. I remember the dancer, the first time I faced the dancer in my first ever Dark Souls 3 playthrough. I probably died to the dancer over 20 times. Same thing with Pontiff. And I killed both Pontiff and the dancer in under 3 tries. With the twin blades. So I think I just kind of want to make it challenging again. Don't get me wrong, it's still challenging with the twin blades. Like, this is my first time playing the DLC, like both DLCs. The Painted World DLC and the Ringed City. And all those bosses were so hard. Except for the NPC bosses. Like the Grave Tender and... Oh snap, here we go. Oh, that hits you? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever gotten hit by that. Oh, wow. That was so delayed. Oh, you're up there. Oh my gosh, you're facing that way. I can't. No! Dang it, I staggered him and he was facing the wall, so I couldn't get the critical hit on him. Oh, that's crazy. Dang it. That stinks. Wait, what is this? Is there anything back here? Oh, there is something back here. Oh, just a soul, okay. That's strange. I don't think I've ever noticed a path back there before. Maybe I have, but I've forgotten for sure. I do not remember that. Alright, let's go. Second time's the charm for the Crystal Lizard. Or Titanite Lizard, whatever you want to call it. Come on now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's really not that tough. Oh my gosh, get up there. There we go. What is happening? Oh boy. Come here, boy. Let's go. 4,000 souls? Holy crap. I do not remember getting that many souls from that thing. Very nice. Man, these games are just timeless, dude. They're so timeless. They might be my favorite games of all time. Although there's several FromSoft games that I still haven't played. Like, I've only played a little bit of Elden Ring, which I know is kind of crazy. But, man, Dark Souls 3 was the first ever Souls game I actually played. So it just holds a special place in my heart. And they're all so rewarding, man. You just really feel like you accomplished something in your soul. No pun intended. Oh shoot! Get him. Nice. Oh, that's kind of a rare drop, isn't it? But we don't want it. We're not a faith build or anything, so. I'm not big on parrying, but I could do a run at some point where I parry. That'd be kind of fun. It'd be good practice too. In fact, it'd be really good practice for Sekiro. But you already know, like, I mean, I haven't played Sekiro, but I have a pretty good feeling that the parry system is slightly different. Always got to get that Titanite shard. That was really embarrassing. We're not going to talk about that plunge attack. Alright, first try. Oh, gotta pull out the sword. Whoops. Am I nervous? I'm a little nervous here, I guess. Alright. First try. Also, fun fact. First time I ever played this game, no joke, me and my two best friends probably spent over an hour trying to defeat Edek's Gundyr. It was over an hour at least. I think it took us like 16 tries. Like, we were handing off the controller and stuff, taking turns. It was so fun. Broken straight sword run, maybe? Be kind of cool, but it's like so bad. I mean, that's the point, but I mean, we could. Let's try it. Why not? Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Holy. Nice little backstab there. Oh, I missed something. There's a soul right there. I've never actually watched a Broken Straight Sword run, but I've heard that insane people do them. Maybe I'll do that at some point, but there's no way I'm doing that on this playthrough. There's no way. Hold on. Let's take out this katana guy. Ooh, katana? We could do a katana playthrough. That'd be sick. That'd be cool. Come here, boy. Oh, snap. That stagger's crazy, too. I just realized we have 7.5k souls. Dang. Might kind of be risking it a little bit here. Not really. Oh, yep, we're dead. Oh! No, we're not! Oh my goodness. He failed his parry attack. I was so close to getting parried there. Ah, shoot. Oh, too bad. That's insane. That's insane to die right there in that fight. Dang. He literally had a sliver of HP left. Okay, I'm gonna go back and fight him. I'm gonna light the Firelink Shrine first, though. After this playthrough, I'm definitely going to make a tier list of the bosses in Dark Souls 3 that I think is, like, as far as difficulty is concerned, from worst to best. Or from easiest to hardest. That'll be so much fun. I've been watching so many of those lately. They're so addicting, man. Just people's opinions on bosses and stuff. Nothing really differs from one another, though, in terms of, like, the top 5 spots. Except for maybe, like, 1 or 2. Or, I mean, it's, like, the top 3 bosses for pretty much everybody is Sister Friede, and Gael and Midir. I mean, that's like the top. Come here, boy. That's right, that's right. Yeah, he really ain't too bad. Oh. Fell down there. You just gotta bait that, and you can stagger him pretty good. Oh, snap. We might be dead here. No, we're not. What am I saying? We're not dead. That range! Oh my goodness. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. I'm so disappointed in myself. That range is crazy though. I misspaced it by a toe. By a toenail. I misspaced it by a toenail, man. Alright. I'm gonna kill the SwordMaster and then fight Vordt and probably call it tonight. And I'm probably gonna try early game Dancer. Ooh, let's do a club. Let's do a club run. Why not? That'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be really fun. That's right. Get that stamina back up. Yeah, we almost got him. Oh my goodness, man. Dude, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh. I feel like this always happens. Like, after you beat the game, you feel so cocky. And then you just get punished for it. I am not leveling up. I am not leveling up until after I beat the SwordMaster. So what, that's 3 deaths to the SwordMaster and 1 to the Lizard? The Titanite Lizard? Come here, boy. Alright, we're not gonna screw it up this time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, dude. I'm not giving in. I'm not giving in. I'm not giving in, dude. I'm just bad. Like, that's all it is. I'm just bad. Let's be honest here. Let's be real. This dude's giving me fits right now. Holy crap. I keep looking off to the side. I got the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors old game on my TV right now. It's an old Christmas special game. Whoa, what? Can I backstab this guy? Probably not. Yeah. I don't think so. Oh my goodness, dude. Alright, lock in. Lock in here. Alright. We're focused now. Come here, son. Nice. Oh, no, you don't. No. Yes. Finally, dude. Holy. I say finally like that was a ton of tries. It was only 3 or 4, I think. I think that was my 4th try. Yeah, give me his stuff, man. 16 decks? Oh my gosh. I'm just kidding. That's not a big deal. I did say club run, though. It's between club and katana. And I probably will do club. I think we'll do club run. So we have 12 levels. Alright. So if we're doing club, we should probably do strength. Because I think it levels with strength pretty well. C on the attribute bonus. Still though. Let's do it. Let's commit, y'all. Club run. Let's do it. Holy, what am I doing? Let's go for it though. Alright, so let's go ahead and defeat Vordt. And I'll call it a night. And I'll pick up where I left off. Probably tomorrow. But Vordt was one though on my first playthrough of this game. I think I got enough practice from Edek's Gundyr where he was pretty easy. Like I think I only died 3 times to him or something. Whereas Edek's Gundyr first playthrough, I think I died like 16 times. Mainly just because I was scared. He was intimidating. Alright. We really don't have to go this way. In fact, let's go straight to Vordt. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to Vordt. And then I'll go back around and kind of explore a little bit. Yo, what's up, dude? Oh. There's a dude. There's some pine resin up there that's really good, but I'll just go ahead and get it because it bothers me. Just, even though I'm not going to use it, I never use pine resin, by the way. And I know it's really good, but I just never use it. I never have. I don't think there's ever really a reason to. But I just can't see a floating white ball or white orb just sitting there. It doesn't do me any good. I just can't leave it, man. Even if I'm not gonna use it, I gotta get it. Nice. Alright, let's go. Got both items too, sweet. Sweet. Alright, time to kill the mimic. What? Dang. That hitbox lingered. Nice. Dang, I got so lucky. Guys, on my last playthrough, the first mimic gave me the helmet, or the hat, or whatever. The symbol of Arvice, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Oh boy. Excuse me for a second. Come here. Oh my goodness. Woohoo! Let's go. Also, that Lothric Knight, man, absolutely took my lunch money the first time I played this. Just straight abused me, man. That's why I love these games so much, is they only get harder the longer you play them. Like, you get better as you play them, but the game gets harder, so it's always balanced. And there's always a learning curve. And I really like that a lot about these games. I just think they're so awesome. Oh, what? There's a soul over there? Hold on. Did y'all know there was a soul over here? Oh, it's just a soul of a deserted corpse. But still, I never knew there was a soul over there. That's cool. Do I try to kill this guy? I think I can. I think. Oh, Lord. Heal. Oh, no, you don't. Dang. These dudes pack a punch, man. Got him. Titanite shard? Oh, heck yeah. I didn't know they gave you a Titanite shard. That's dope. Almost forgot about this little dude. Heck yeah, dude. I didn't know they gave you a Titanite shard. That's sick. Whoops. Oh my goodness, that was close. Whoa. Oh. Yo, what's up, dude? I think I'm gonna go ahead and open the shortcut to the bonfire. Even though I don't really think I need to. Like, I think I could one-shot Vordt like this, but... But the run back would be kind of annoying. I'll tell you what I'll do. To prove that I can one-shot Vordt with half HP and no Estus, I'll open the shortcut, but I won't rest at the bonfire. That way if I die, I won't have a painful run back. Oh, whoops. Crap. I thought about jumping down onto it, but I think it would have killed me. Oh. Hello. It's a good thing he didn't see me. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Just to prove my point. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I feel like Vordt is probably the easiest boss in the game. Probably. I mean, Ancient Weavern is, but just because it's a gimmick boss. Deacons of the Deep is also really easy, but it depends. If you have like a really low damage dex build, Deacons of the Deep can be quite challenging. My dude's collarbone is ridiculous, man. That thing is protruding. Oh, I'll tell you something crazy too about Vordt is his lore. That Pontiff basically experimented on people and creatures and things, and he made Vordt his pet dog or something like that. Something crazy. Ooh, that was close. He's just so easy, man. Holy cow. That's so insane. I forget how easy it, like... That's insane to me, dude. Early game dancer? Real quick, maybe? That would be even crazier. Let's go spend our souls real quick. So we've only died 4 times so far. 3 of them were to the SwordMaster. Man, that is insane. Like, even on my first playthrough, he was pretty easy, if I remember. Alright, let's do this. So, I can be one-shot by the dancer. Even with an ember, the dancer can one-shot me. So, this will be kind of crazy. I've only tried early game dancer a couple of times, and the first time I tried it, it was because it was totally an accident. Because I didn't care really for killing the NPCs. Like, I would kill the NPCs just because I didn't know what to do, kind of thing, I guess. On my first playthrough, I don't know. I was just messing around. So I killed the woman in here. And next thing I know, it spawned a boss fight. I was like, oh shoot. And that's how I met the dancer.
The wait has been long, unkindled one.
I kind of feel bad for killing the priestess though.
To speak frankly, you will not find the lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their journey homes, converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed.
Alright, I'm kind of nervous. Oh shoot.
This bit if you can. What are you?
Alright. Let's do it. Pay our respects.
What are you?
Here we go. Let's do it. Early game dancer. It's gonna be really tough because she's gonna be able to one-shot me no matter what. So we're just gonna have to perfect the fight. I kind of would want to just keep trying until I beat it, just for kicks. But oh man, that would be interesting. See how many tries it'd take me early game. Such a cool boss. The main thing I really like about this boss is the footsteps. Like the sound of her footsteps. I think they're so cool. Oh, I don't get one shot. Okay. That's cool. I rolled into the fire. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna try a couple more times. This Wylander is in Dark Souls 3? I don't think I've ever used it in Dark Souls 3. I used it in Dark Souls 1. Alright, let's do it. Let's go, dancer. Shoot. Yeah, this is totally beatable early game. That second phase, though, ooh, that's where it would get hard. Because the first phase, pretty easy to master, I feel like. Because I feel like most of her attacks, you can just kind of roll into her. And then strafe the other attacks, it seems like. But that second phase, she has so many combos. And all of her moves just flow so well into one another. What? I mean, I know she hit me there, but I rolled. Just a frame too slow, I guess. I know I clicked B, but it was just too slow. Too slow. Alright, one more try. One more try, I'm gonna hop off. I'm tempted to just keep trying. Oh. Early game dancer tomorrow. Be fun. So we've already died, what, twice to her? Whoa. Scary. Alright. Oh, snap. I thought that attack right there, like the second swing, I thought it was just like the animation. I didn't know it was actually a hitbox. Alright, one more try. One more try, and then I'm done tonight. This is my last try. One thing I'll never do with these games is speedrun. I'm not really a speedrunner. But I do think no hits and no damage runs are really cool. Almost a second phase. Dang it. Second phase? We got to the second phase. Heck yeah. Ah, she got me. Dang, almost just about half health. Merry Christmas from me and my wife, brother. Yo, what's up, CO? CO Vani, what's up, dude? Thanks for popping in the stream, brother. Merry Christmas to you and your wife, man. Hope y'all had a good Christmas. God bless, man. God bless. That's it for me tonight, y'all. I said that was my last try like 4 tries ago, so this is actually my last try. That was pretty good, man. I got her to half health. So that was pretty good. It was a good time for us. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We had a pretty good Christmas too. We had a pretty good Christmas. You did good. Dancer is tough. Yeah, Dancer is really tough. She's not tough like whenever you face her, whenever you're supposed to face her. You know what I mean? Especially if you've like played the game before, she's really not too bad. Like her first phase is pretty easy to adapt to, and her second phase, yet crazy. You can kind of cheese a little bit. Like her spin attack, you can always punish. And I feel like most of her moves are pretty telegraphed. But then again, one wrong roll and you're dead in that fight a lot of times. Like one wrong roll and you're dead. Because she combos like crazy. I actually just got done, Giovanni, I just got done with the Dark Souls 3 playthrough offline. And I had so much fun with it. I was like, I'm going to stream it. I want to stream this game. And on my offline playthrough, it was the first time I'd ever played the DLC. I bought the DLC for the Painted World and also the Ringed City. And they were so good, dude. They were so fun. The hardest boss for me, I think, was Farron's Guard. I can't remember what they're called. The knights that are perpetually fighting each other in the swamp area. Oh, yeah, the Abyss Watchers? Took me forever. You never played the DLC? They do look good. The DLC's so fun, dude. I recommend buying it. If it goes on sale again. Definitely get it, dude. It's so worth it. It's a lot of content, too. I think there's... in the DLC, I think there's 6 new bosses. Because in the Painted World, you have Champion Gravetender, which is a pretty poop boss. Like, it's not that great. It's an NPC boss with an enemy alongside it. And it's actually kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult, but it's just kind of a garbage boss, design-wise. But there's also Sister Friede, and she's insane. Sister Friede's insane. To me, probably the hardest boss in the game. I think I died to her like over 20 times. Slave Knight Gael's crazy. Dark Eater Midir, the dragon boss. Who else? I think that's all the really good DLC bosses. There's also the Half-Light Spear of the Church, which is like another NPC boss. It's like okay. Oh, the Twin Princes. The Twin Princes too. Sorry, an ad started playing right as you were reading my message about Farron's. Oh yeah, the Abyss Watchers. Right? That's who you're talking about? The Abyss Watchers? They were pretty tough on my first playthrough. They were pretty tough, I remember. They're so fast. Yeah, they're so fast. And every other boss you face before Abyss Watchers is pretty slow, and their moves are telegraphed. Like, you think about it, Edex Gundyr, Vordt, Rotted Greatwood. Like, the 3 bosses you face before Abyss Watchers, they're big and slow bosses. So whenever they throw Abyss Watchers at you, and just how fast they move, it's like, oh my gosh. Like, you know what I mean? It just catches you off guard, I think. They're, up to that point, they're easily the most aggressive. After that, the rest of the bosses didn't take me nearly as long. Princes and Pontiff were pretty tough. Pontiff was pretty tough, yeah. My first playthrough, I actually summoned for Pontiff because I gave up. He was so hard for me. But on my playthrough recently, I decided to, if I got stuck on a boss, to just tough it out and keep getting better. And Pontiff only took me 3 tries, surprisingly. Pontiff only took me 3 tries. The boss that took me quite a few tries in the base game was Champion Gundyr. Oh my gosh. Champion Gundyr is tough. Lord have mercy, man. I think I died to Champion Gundyr almost 10 times. That boss is tough. You did beat the main game, felt very accomplished. Did you beat Nameless King, too? Did you fight Nameless King? That area is trippy, a vision of the world in dark. It kind of is, though, yeah. It is trippy. And whenever you go to the Firelink Shrine area, in the dark world, and the vendor woman is still there, and she acts all, like, evil and creepy and stuff, it's weird. You beat Nameless? Dude, I beat Nameless on my first try. On my first try on this past playthrough. I got so lucky. And I think it's because I've been like binging Dark Souls videos. Like not watching how to fight bosses, but I've been watching just playthroughs of the games because I'm just addicted to Dark Souls right now. And I think it's because I've watched so many people fight Nameless that I kind of, even though it was my first try, it was like I'd already fought him a few times, if that makes sense. So going into it, I kind of knew what to expect. The lore of Dark Souls is so fascinating, probably some of the best world building of any game. True. True. It is really good. Oh, I agree. Yeah, you gotta get the DLC though. I will say that. You definitely gotta get the DLC. Because the base game is hard in itself, for sure. But once you get the DLC has the hardest bosses. For sure. And it's like that in every single Souls game. Like, the DLC just throws some crazy hard bosses at you. It's like that in Dark Souls 1, too. Like, I don't know if you've played Dark Souls 1, but Dark Souls 1, all of the base game bosses in Dark Souls 1 is, like, so easy compared to Dark Souls 3 base game bosses. But the DLC bosses in Dark Souls 1 are really tough. They're really tough. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Only played Dark Souls 3. I I only played Dark Souls 3 as well for the longest time, and then recently on Steam, because all the Souls games were half off for a brief period, I bought Dark Souls Remastered, which includes the DLC, and then I bought Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Even though everybody craps on Dark Souls 2, it was still really fun. I enjoyed Dark Souls 2. It's it kind of gets like tedious though and repetitive because the most of the challenge in Dark Souls 2 is just they throw a bunch of enemies at you and ads or whatever you want to call them, and the bosses are really easy. So really the main challenge in Dark Souls 2 is just like the runbacks to the boss area and the amount of enemies that you have to face. Like on the way to the boss area. The bosses themselves in Dark Souls 2 are pretty jokey. Like they're a joke for the most part. Didn't play Demon Souls or Bloodborne either. I haven't played either of those because I think they're PlayStation exclusive. So if I had a PlayStation, I would play them, but I can't play them otherwise. Unless I like emulated it or something, because I think you can emulate, like people are emulating Bloodborne at 60 FPS or something. But you know, I don't know for sure or anything. Yeah, running backs was pretty lame, but these games make you work for the W in every sense. Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. And 3's the best one. 3 is objectively the best. Although 1 was really good. I recommend playing 1. I really like Dark Souls 1 a lot. I don't think, like, the remastered version makes it that much better. I never played the original, but it holds up. It's really good. And it feels good, too. It doesn't feel clunky. Like, Dark Souls 2 feels weird, kind of. But I used to watch the guy that did the world's first no-hit run for this game. Was legendary. Oh, Squid Killa? Is it that guy, Squid Killa? I saw that on YouTube one time. Faraz Khan on YouTube? Oh, so not Squid Killa. So there was somebody before him, okay. That's crazy. Second or third to do it, I believe it. Gotcha. That's insane. Like, think about how much... Dude, think about how much you have to practice to beat a Dark Souls game without taking damage one time. Like, you have to know the ins and outs of every single area. Like, the hard part, doing a no-hit run, it wouldn't even be the bosses. It would be the areas on the way to the boss. Like, learning the bosses and stuff, I feel like would be the easy part of a no damage run in a Dark Souls game, which is crazy to think about. That is so crazy. That is so insane. I don't think I could ever practice. Like, I love the Souls games. They're so fun and so rewarding and so replayable, but I don't think I could practice for a year. It is, I mean, if it blows up like that, then it's definitely worth it, you know, for sure. Hard work paid off. I just feel like I would get tired of it. I don't know. But anyways, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow. That's part 1 of the playthrough. Also on this playthrough, I'm only using the starting club. I'm using the starting club and that's it. On my last playthrough, I used the sellsword twinblades and they're so broken. They are so broken. So I'm not gonna use those again. I'm just gonna use the starting club and see if I can beat the base game plus the DLC with it. Be fun. Alright, CO. Thanks for stopping by, man. Merry Christmas. God bless. Appreciate you, dude. Nice talking to you. I'm gonna log out of this game first, just to make sure everything... Yeah, I thought it sounded pretty fun. It's between this and the katana from the SwordMaster at Firelink Shrine. But I'm going to do the starting club for Deprived. See if I can beat the entire game with it. Yes, sir. Hey, peace out, brother. Thanks for stopping by. I will see y'all probably tomorrow. I'll probably pick it up. I'll pick this up tomorrow, I bet. The broken sword. I was talking about that earlier. The broken sword, yeah. That'd be insane. All right, man. Peace out. God bless. Have a good one. Haven't talked in ages. I know it has been a minute. I might be back on tomorrow. We'll see. I'm just gonna kind of pick this up every now and then. Kind of chill with it. You know what I mean? All right. Peace, brother.